And let me be clear, our problem in Nigeria is not just to do with the older generation and some people there. No. It's also to do with some of our youths in Nigeria. That is true. Because why is it that in the comment section of this girl trying to shed light as to what is going on in the country, as to how, I mean, the country is just being bastardized every single corner. You have some young people, all they want to do is cash cruise. All they want to do is just make funny videos about situation. When real shit is going down, the country is burning around you. You have people that just want to catch vibe, just want to cash cruise. That's all they want to do. Cash cruise, catch vibe, I mean, just make funny videos about shit that is not meant to be funny. The country is being rugged and just being destroyed every single corner. But some young people that just cash cruise want to make jokes about everything. It doesn't make no sense at all. That's why those people in government don't care. Because they know like the youths are not unified. So why would they care?
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm actually very much okay. I've been getting messages like this and also comments. So I don't want anyone to think that someone hijacked me or anything. Like, no, I'm okay. I'm doing great. Honestly, I went MIA because I had no idea what to do with the entire audience and all. But then why should I be the one to go MIA when there are stupid people on the internet? You see, for this particular video, I'm going to step out of character a little bit because I've been experiencing a lot of bullying, and it's not just online. Last night, I experienced bullying offline as well. It is very easy to see people that are stupid, people that are foolish, you know, people that don't consume enough protein. Because if you consume protein, if protein was cheap, your brain cells will still be functioning. It's not difficult to see people that the economy is affecting directly, but because of sheer stupidity, they won't come out to say it. You know, if you're hungry, if protein is your problem, you need to consume more so you will have sense. There's a reason why protein is very expensive in Nigeria. Why? Because a lot of us, our brain needs to actually die. Because, you know, for that one to take place, some people brain cells need to die. I've seen a lot of things actually. There's a particular old man that looks like life has left his body. When the stomach is empty, the brain is empty as well. It's not difficult. For every 50 stupid Nigerians out there, you will just know that majority of them, 40 of them, is as a result of hunger. You've not eaten well, and that is why you are being used to cajole others that are actually eating properly. When you see most of them talking nonsense, or when you see them defending nonsense, just go directly and tell them to go and consume more protein, because your brain cells are damaging slowly. You know, I came out to say something about the government, and instead of you to listen to what I say and start attacking the things that I say, you're attacking my personal life. How does my personal life affect your own living? Like, I don't get. But what the other people do, it actually affects you, and that's what you should be tackling. But yet it's my personal life. Waiting concern you with say I go on boat cruise. Tomorrow if I go on a boat cruise again, I will post it, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's a particular boy that has dedicated his entire page to bullying me. He has a gap tooth in the middle of his face. This idiot has been slut shaming me as well, constantly calling me a slut. I don't even know you from today. Like, I didn't know you. Which one is I'm a slut? Call 5 people that have slept with me. In fact, call one person that has slept with me and paid me money, and I will give you and him the money back in return. Are you mad? How many people will I know for Lagos? How many people have I met in Lagos? How many men have I spoken to in Lagos? Call one person, bring one person out. You're slut shaming me, calling me names. Bring one person out that has slept with me and has given me money, and I will give you and him the money double. You guys are very stupid. Because someone is quiet doesn't mean the person is foolish. Do you get me? So don't you ever come at me anymore. Like, what is your problem, bro? You guys already know what we need to do, but nobody wants to say what we need to do. And I can't say it from my own end because you know what we need to do. When you guys are ready to do what we actually need to do, then we will do it together. But for now, let all of us keep looking and seeing how everything plays out in the end. You know, we will go back to listening to celebrity gossip, things that don't really concern us. We'll go back to it. When anybody will hear that, oh, this person have posted about this, oh, they did not pay their baby mama money, we'll go and listen to it. Because that's actually the problem that's our actual problem on a normal day. Until someone brave decide that they want to come out and say, guys, let's do this, let's do that to fix this. Until then, everybody will go back to our daily lives and listen to celebrity gossip, since nobody wants to actually take the initiative.
Evaluate the situation. Is her statement true? Why has she come to say, why did she say that? So people come, even some people send me messages that, oh, you are a Lagosian, so you should be ashamed of yourself for not defending. It's not about defending. It's actually the love for the state that would make me want to see what outsiders perceive and even inside people that live here. And if it's true, let's fix it. If Lagos is smelly, let's fix it. It's not a permanent thing. And we've often talked about refuse management, even the rivers and the streams. So it's her opinion, and she said that, and a number of people have also opined of the same thing. But now let me go to the main story around what you said about militarization of democracy, as we seem to see it in Nigeria. And it's such a sad situation. I'll take it from this angle. Ushe, as an NYSC, as a copper, would be in her early 20s, maximum. If you even look at her and the way she speaks, you know she's probably Gen Z. By the way, this is the Sorosoke generation. This is the coconut head generation. That's what they said during the NSAS. So if we're expecting the same reactions we used to from the millennials or baby boomers, wake up, Nigeria. Jima soon, like they'll say on the streets. Wake up. You don't handle their agitations or aggravations the way we used to do it in the past, so everybody is yes, sir, respect. They have changed. The world is a global village, so they're exposed to more cultures, they're exposed to more things, and so their reactions are different. You cannot silence this generation like that. There's now been a number of people coming out on TikTok, posting their own videos of their own experiences. Absolutely. If you think you're going to shut them down, guess what? They keep multiplying. We should learn from NSAS and not mismanage this. Having said that, we owe the youth an opportunity to speak out. We owe this lady an opportunity to express herself. As long as you're 18 years and above, you are an employer of the president. Absolutely. And he needs to recognize that. Criticism does not mean that you hate or you are a terrorist. It just means that your love for this nation would not make you keep quiet when you see bad things happening. Finally, we have seen a number of young people migrating abroad, and the president keeps going out to say that the young, our greatest assets in Nigeria are the youth. Yes. Let's not lose our youth by coming hard, coming harsh and hard on them. Listen to them. They are the future. If they're saying things are bad, listen, take it as feedback, and even call them to a round table. Absolutely. Why are you spending money on a national youth conference if you're not willing to listen to the young people? If the young people take the platforms to speak, there's only as much as you can keep them quiet, and you should find that woman that threatened that woman. Nothing must happen to her.
Yet, I want to lend my voice. This government is terrible. I just got back from the market, and everything here, 25,000 naira. This is the same 25,000 naira that 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I could use it to cook rice, beans, egusi soup, afang soup, and put inside my fridge. But now I cannot. To cook a pot of soup, I know how much I spend. I've not seen my mother in a year. Do you know why? If I reason how much I won't use, they go from Lagos to Cross River States. I'll just say, Mama, let me give you the money. Transportation is very high. Everything changed in the last 2 years. Why? And somebody is trying to come out and talk, and people are trying to shut her up. If only all the girls will come out and speak the way that girl have spoken, I think things are even going to get better rather than shaking bomb on the internet. Sometimes I stay in my room and I cry. I'm not crying because anybody hurts me. I'm crying because the economy is hurting me. Like what I'm working for, you work so hard. You are not seeing what you are working. You are working like an elephant and eating like an ant. Even ants save the chop past you. Like you are trying to save what you are saving tomorrow. You are going to the bank to remove it to eat. Everything is going times 10. How on earth is egg 6,005 egg wafer with a lake? The only part I'm trying to see wrong is that because she's a core member, because there is these rules and regulation in the NYSC thing. But me now, I'm done with service. So no job, no nothing. Somebody that studied microbiology is now a photographer. Failed country. The economy is bad. People don't like hearing the truth. The truth is bitter. Me, I will say it. I will say it because I pay my bills myself and I know how difficult it is. I will say it because rents I'm paying. I don't expect in my life I will pay rent for these amounts. I will say it because nobody is doing it for me.
Tinubu, you are an incompetent old man. You're not my president because you never won any election to begin with, and I am not your slave. You're only in power because there's injustice in Nigeria. The people are living in fear and poverty. Our health sectors are in shambles. Economy is rotting. Graduates, professors, students, businessmen have to resort to begging, prostitution, and fraud. Meanwhile, the so-called excellencies and honorables continue looting public funds. Disgrace. And not just our political leaders, our spiritual leaders too. Preaching miracles and breakthroughs every Sunday, collecting tithes, offerings, imams. People are dying. Fulani headsmen are killing people almost every week in this country. And there is no man of God. God has not touched any of you to speak up. The same God that called Jeremiah to speak against the bad kings. He has not called any of you to speak against these bad leaders. It's only how to come and tell them about miracles and breakthroughs. Colonial puppets that keep the slave mill grinding. All of you are a disgrace with your churches. Complacent Nigerian that is hoping to benefit from this rubbish because they have money. They want to remain silent. I don't even know. You people deserve the worst situation in this world. And yes, in as much as I feel the pain of Nigerians, I like it that when they see this thing where they happen with on our eye. Because as people came out, left the comfort of their homes, left the dreams they were chasing, the money in their accounts, their loved ones, and they stood for something. They were massacred in Lekki, and we could not demand justice for them. Everybody went back to their shell. The rest of you came out to say, get your PVC. Okay, you got the PVC now. You went to vote. What happened? The same oppressors that massacred them are ruling you today, and now you want to cry foul. It's enough, Joe. I have a voice. I will use it. I don't give a fuck. Death is welcome. And to continue living like this. If you're a Nigerian and you have it in your heart, speak up. Speak up. The future generation needs us to tell the truth. The reason why we are suffering is because our parents worked hard. Our parents followed this system. They were failed by the system, but they couldn't speak up against corruption. They couldn't speak up against injustice. And that's why they are suffering today. The suffering has to end. They can kill you, but they cannot kill the revolution. It will come. But it cannot come if we continue being scared. We have to unite. We need to take care of our own communities because nobody is going to do it for us. The giants way they travel go more. One day, one president might come there and just chase you back to your country, and you might not even come back to River State in the next 10 years because Fulani headsmen might take over your villages. It's happening. And it's only happening because we keep allowing it. We continue eating shit because anytime they push shit in our faces, we wipe it off and we claim that it's not smelling. No more, it's smelling. It's fucking smelling. It's enough.
The more people explain this to the hearing of understanding, the more we get to understand that what this girl is saying is true. I am in the office and somebody walked into my office and said, what you are doing in this office is not good. And one or two people came out and still say, what I'm doing is not good. As a reasonable human being, I will sit down and think if I'm doing the right thing. I will put what they are saying into action. I work towards it. That means when they say something is not good, that means it's not good. If 10 people are saying what you're doing is not good, that means it is not good. It's left for you to work towards it and amend it, or you leave it the way you want to play. I know that one day, 8 years, 4 years is not forever. Somebody was there before you and you leave. Another person will come